Okay, let's look at the present value of a deferred periodic payment stream. Helga is recently retired and considering her retirement income needs. She expects to spend a total of 22 years in retirement. She recently received an inheritance which she plans to use for retirement income over the next 2 years. After she exhausts her inheritance, she wants to have sufficient retirement savings to produce a retirement income stream of $60,000 annually starting at the beginning of the 3rd year of her retirement. If Helga can earn an annual rate of return of 6% compounded annually, and inflation is expected to average 1.5% over her retirement period, how much does Helga need to have at the start of her 3rd year of retirement to meet her retirement income goals? All right, so let's look at the solution. So the first step of this equation is to calculate the real rate of return because we're taking the inflation rate into consideration for her interest. So in order to do that, the real rate of return formula is the 1 plus nominal rate divided by 1 plus inflation rate minus 1 times 100. So it is 1 plus 6%, which is the nominal rate, 6%, and 1 plus 1.5%, because this is the inflation rate, 1.5%, minus 1 times 100. So we'll just figure it out here. It is, so 1 plus 6% is 1.06 divided by 1 plus 1.5%. Oops, 1 plus, oopsies, 1 plus 1.5% goes 1.015 minus 1. So then you have 1.06 divided by 1.015 equals minus 1. 0.0443, then you times 100, goes 4.4335%. So that is the real rate of return that we need to use for Helga's to determine the present value of her deferred periodic payment stream. So let's go ahead and figure out the rest of the question. So how much does she need to have at the start of the 3rd year of retirement to meet her retirement income goals? Well, here we go. So the mode is beginning because she wants to produce a retirement income stream of $60,000 starting at the beginning of the 3rd year of retirement. And the future value is 0 because she's planning on 22 years in retirement, so she already has that figured out. And her interest rate, as we just figured out, is 4.4435. And that's the real, oh, we got a little visitor in here, a real rate of return calculated that we just did. Hang on, I got a little friend coming here. But and so it's for 20 years is the time frame because she's spending 22 years in retirement, but for 2 of those years she is using her inheritance. And she wants to have $60,000 coming to her every single year after she has used up her inheritance. And $60,000 annually. All right, so let's see how much she needs to have in order to make this happen. So mode is beginning. So it is second function FB is the beginning end button. So it says BGN there, so we're good to go. So 0, let's go ahead and clear the calculator for second function alpha 0, 0. Still, the mode is still beginning. And let's go ahead, 0, future value, 4.4335 interest rate for 20 years. $60,000 at the beginning of each year. How much is her present value? So Helga will need to have $819,796 in savings 2 years from now to meet her income goal, assuming she earns a real rate of return of 4.4335% compounded annually. And Buster here agrees.